Barrister, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Madam President. My name is Abdusalam Mohammed Saleh Esquire. I am based here in Abuja and I practice law in Abuja.
Okay.
And I'm here with Barrister Samani, who based in Kano and practice law in Kano, and who has been the lawyer from the inception of this case till date, and he has been in the picture of whatever transpired directly and witness it.
Okay.
So in the course of my explanation of this matter, where necessary, I will allow him to chip in, because at that maybe probably he was there present, so he can say competently on that aspect.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So
now you go use 5 minutes.
Okay, sir.
To recap what you talked yesterday, major highlights, so that the respondents go here, their lawyer go here. I won't believe say they don't even watch the program, but for the benefit of our process here, do them again.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President, sir.
Ordinary President.
Ordinary President.
Yes, sir.
DCON. Mr. President, sir. This particular set of people, my clients, 5 of them, notably the 2 of them, Alhaji Munir, Ibrahim, and Bashir Lukman, transacted with Juzar for close to 5 to 6 years, and they have transacted for turnover like over 10 billion naira. So the problem started in 2020 to 2021. When Mr. Juzar now approached Alhaji Munir to obtain his company.
Hold on there.
Yes.
Please, sir, introduce yourself, sir. No, you, sir.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
My
name is Osman Guench.
Your name is?
Osman Guench.
Okay. And you, sir?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Juzar Mustansir. I am from India. I was the one who spoke to you, sir, yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Give Barrister the microphone, the handheld, make you introduce himself.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Good morning, sir.
My name is A.I. Maji. I'm a lawyer to these 2 foreigners, a Turkish man and the Indian guy.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Make we appreciate them. Continue from where they propose to...
Now, yes, sir. Now, he met Alhaji Munir and because of the relationship, asked that he should give him his company to open an account with Best Bank with a view to obtain credit by way of letters of credit as a loan. Now, after intense discussion and having met Hajia Yelwatabi, who is now the First Bank staff, after they met and they were convinced there is no any implication or consequences regarding him and his company, he now agreed and gave the company to Mr. Juzar. Mr. Juzar was given the CSC document, the letterhead, and all the document, and he used and opened an account with the First Bank, and then obtained and then transacted with First Bank using the company account, and then he has been transacting with the account and has been operating the account. I have a communication like WhatsApp chat evidencing he has been the one enjoying, benefiting from that loan 100%. Munir was not there. There is a chat whereby Mr. Juzar sent to Alhaji Munir, and they're telling him that, dear sir, like for instance, this particular chat, he was telling, dear sir, I'm writing this email to you regarding the below mentioned 2 LCs. Mr. Juzar sent to Mr. Alhaji Munir. The issue that I am facing is that he sent a WhatsApp message to Alhaji Munir. The issue that I am facing is that the US dollars which were supposed to be procured
from Russian.
Okay, sir.
Say them clearly so that the members of the public will understand what
okay, sir. Sorry, sir. The issue that I am facing because of the time.
No.
Okay, thank you. Thank
all
you,
the time in the world. If we know fit finish them today,
thank you,
we
sir.
Continue tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. The issue that I am facing is that the US dollars which were supposed to be procured for me by your esteemed bank has been outstanding since almost 2 years. And now because of the sudden increase in the US dollar price and also the policy change of the government, I have been told to get my dollars at the current inflated price from the market. The cash over Naira that I have put against these LCs have been ideally lying with the bank interest-free, whereas the US dollar that were paid to my supplier has been treated as a loan and have been charged an exorbitant amount of interest for the past years. So this
now who sent this?
Mr. Juzar sent to Alhaji Munir.
Okay.
So these are the there are many texts.
Remember the date where he sent this message?
The WhatsApp chat, from what I see, there is only a time, but it didn't capture the particular date.
No problem.
But I have other documents emanated from the First Bank and even the bank showing Mr. Juzar uses this company and transacted with the company, and they benefited 100% from the LC's transaction that he had carried on. Now the problem started sometimes in 2021, 2022, when, as from what I read, from the content of the message, Mr. Munir received a call from the First Bank about non-servicing of the loan on that account. Now, when he got information, he went to the bank, they explained to him, this is your account. He said he was never aware of this, but that he is aware he has given all the documents to Mr. Juzar, who uses the account for business transactions.
Which type of document and which type of document he gave to Mr. Juzar?
He gave Mr. CSC document, letterheads, and the sample signature and all other necessary documents that will enable the bank
You need biro. Sorry.
to open the
Can I
account.
use this?
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you. So
now,
sorry, sir.
Okay, sir.
Make we understand. The documents where your client, Mr. Alhaji Manir,
yes,
give Mr.
Juzar,
Yes.
yes,
Okay. Which document?
he gave CSC document,
Okay.
letterheads, and some other document that the bank requests to open an account.
So continue.
So after, now the problem started when he received a call. Look, there is a non-service. This loan has not been servicing, and then the bank requested him to come. When he came, they discussed. He was never aware of the loan. He contacted Juzar. Juzar confirmed he is aware about this transaction, that he will come to Nigeria and sort it out. Now, when he came to Nigeria, the loan then was about 800 million. That was 2021 to 2022, or thereabout.
What was the original amount before the money can reach 800 million?
What is the original amount?
Wait, Mike no dey with him. Where are the remaining microphones?
Hello, sir.
Okay, don't worry. No,
The money, sir, at the beginning, sir, is 1,350,000 US dollars, sir.
1,350,000.
US dollars. US dollars.
Take
Yes,
it easy.
So 1 million.
Okay.
350.
Can you re-echo what he's saying to us?
1,350 million US dollars.
So 1.3
million US dollars.
As at that time.
As at that time.
What year?
That was around 2021.
No, let him say it.
That was around
Take the
2021.
mic, sir, and say it. What year?
Sir, that was around 2022, sir.
2021, 2022.
Yes,
Okay. So continue, sir.
So Juzar came to Nigeria and had several meetings with Barrister Samani, Alhaji Munir, and some other stakeholders. The discussion principally centered on how to liquidate this loan he collected from the bank in the name of his company. In one of the last meetings they had in October, 2023, the last meeting they had was in October 2022, but as Samani was in that meeting, the issue centered was, Juzar, how would you liquidate this amount? Juzar affirmed that he was going to liquidate this amount and without any.
Now, for where this meeting take place? Now, for Kano,
In Kano,
Abuja,
in Kano, the meeting was held in Kano.
Okay.
Now, in that meeting,
Barrister, give a microphone. make you keep on with them. Barrister,
Yes, sir.
this meeting where it mentioned, were you in attendance? You followed
No,
no day
sir.
for
Sir, I wasn't in attendance of the meeting, and no meeting was even held between my
Okay,
clients.
we know they argue and for now.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so
So
continue.
in that meeting, October 2022, the meeting that was held last in Kano, but Samani was present in that meeting. Juzar committed
You
that
say who and who they in attendance?
who and who were there.
Sir, it was Alhaji Munir Ibrahim, Alhaji Bashir, I myself, sir, and one barrister Adamu Mukhtar, sir. Adamu Mukhtar, one barrister Adamu Mukhtar.
Adamu Mukhtar.
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Duzar.
Of course, sir. Of course, sir, he was there, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So Juzar now said he was going to liquidate and made commitment. And in that meeting, it was proposed by Barrister Samani, who is the lawyer to Alhaji Munir, that Juzar should commit in writing this particular transaction he had dealt with this account is his own 100%, and he was going to liquidate it.
Did he write?
No, Juzar said that all the transaction he had done with them, it wasn't in writing, it was oral, and he had bestowed trust on them. Now, because of this transaction, despite the outstandings he had with them, they will, how far will they tell him now to come and write? He cried in that meeting. He cried and then swore by the Holy Quran that he was not going to cheat Munir, that he was willing to offset the loan.
Okay.
Now, Bashir, who is a friend to Alhaji Munir, who is also part of the detainees here, and whom this particular Juzar had outstanding money with him, proposed, okay, we were satisfied since he swore by the Holy Quran, and then this emotional way that, yes, it was true, he had dealt with us without writing any document, so there is no reason for us to insist he must write. Let us continue on trust. That was how the meeting ended.
The relationship done there based on mutual
trust.
Okay.
So that was how the meeting ended. But after that meeting, problem persisted that Juzar could not make any commitment to offset that loan, and interest was skyrocketing. Now, Alhaji Munir was advised, Alhaji Munir, the beneficial owner of the company, was now advised by his lawyers to take this matter to court, file a court matter, so that this liability of the interest should not be on him.
But why they go advise and when they don't agree on principle, say this relationship, when we start am, we don't start am with agreement.
Good.
Now, no need to write an agreement,
Yes.
but I dey ready and I swear say, according to you,
Yes, yes.
I swear say I go do the needful. Wetin come bring court matter?
Now, after that meeting in October 2022, that he committed to offset that loan, over a year,
Okay.
he had not done anything.
Okay.
He had not done anything.
Sorry, just
Thank you.
sorry, sir.
Thank you, sir. So over a year, he had not done anything to make positive the outcome of that meeting. And then, meanwhile, he had outstanding money with Bashir. He supplied goods to Bashir. And as I said yesterday, the nature of the transaction, when you supply, after I sell, how I sell it, I remit. That too has been the nature of the transaction. Now, after a year, when he couldn't, when he couldn't do anything positive, in 2023, they now took the matter to court because the interest was skyrocketing. In 2023, they took a civil matter in court in the High Court of Kano, principally that, look, this company is my own company, but the transaction this Juzar carried out in the name of LC with my company, I am not the beneficial owner. He is the beneficial owner 100%. So if there is any liability, should be on him. The suit is there. Now, in that suit, Juzar is a party and is aware, and they even file a process as a counter, like a response to the case. Alhaji Munir joined Alhaji Bashir. Joined Alhaji Bashir because Alhaji Bashir had an outstanding money with Juzar, which Juzar supplied goods to Alhaji Bashir. There is a court order saying Alhaji Bashir should not give any kobo to Juzar until the conclusion of that case.
From which court?
From the High Court of Kano State. There is the court order is here, sir.
Which court? Level of court?
High Court of Justice of Kano
My
State.
dear, get to it for me.
The High Court of Justice of Kano State. Now, this case is pending. Juzar now, in December 2023, when this case is pending, now Juzar went and filed a complaint. It started first in Kano Command. When the investigation was ongoing, parties, our clients were not satisfied. We appealed to AIG Zone 1. Now AIG Zone 1 in 2023 made a proposal. Well, this is a simple case. You are not disputing this outstanding. There was no dispute. The figures might be reconcilable, but very few areas that they can resolve. But there is an outstanding. Both Alhaji Munir and Alhaji Bashir are not contesting the figures he is owing them. There is no contest.
They are owing him.
They are owing him. So they now say, but let us settle this LC, this loan you have collected in the name of my company. The AIG proposed, go and open an account with First Bank, non-debit account, deposit his own money, pending when this issue with his LC issue is resolved. He was not satisfied. He was appealed to DIG. During the DIG, he denied any using any company that like carrying out the transaction. He denied it, but investigation was carried out from where the money entered and then go out. I mean, the money went abroad to supply goods and clear the goods through the airport. There was the extended invitation to the agent that cleared the goods. He confirmed it was Juzar, actually, that was the owner of the goods and whom he engaged with. So having established all these things during the investigation, the file was sent to legal department for advice. In this now, when this investigation is ongoing, Mr. Juzar went and filed a complaint this year at SAS. Now, DCP Muhammad Sunusi, who I think is the current IRT, formerly SAS, went and arrested Alhaji Bashir. The Alhaji Bashir that has an order from the High Court of Kano State saying, don't give Juzar any kobo until this issue between Alhaji Munir and Juzar is sorted out. The order is there, which I have tendered just now. Now, he was taken and was detained for 4 days, tortured and was extorted 100 and something million with an undertaking that he swore by the Holy Quran that he will not take the matter to court, and that he is not going to that he was going to give additional sum in June this year 2025. Then that was when, after they settled all this, he paid. Then they came out. When he came out, they were looking for a lawyer. I was contacted. I studied the case. I said, this is a breach of...
Which means he was forced to admit to that.
He was forced,
he did everything under duress.
Under duress, and he is not disputing all this money, but he has a court order, which I tendered. So police ignored all this fact and the evidence before them. Then after he was released, I went to court. I was briefed. I filed an application by our fundamental right, and the court granted an order by way of...
now, this is the order.
That
in the High Court of Justice, Kano State of Nigeria, in the High Court of Kano Judicial Division holding at Kano, suit number K/M 1764/20 before Honorable Justice Usman Malen Abba, Judge, High Court number 4, State Road Complex, Kano. Date 15th day of October 2024, between Alhaji Munir Ibrahim, applicant, and Inspector General of Police, Commissioner of Police, Kano State, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Juzar Mustansir Angutiwala, respondent. Court order. Upon reading a motion on notice together with 27 paragraphs affidavit in support duly deposed by the applicant himself and a counter affidavit filed by the respective respondents, and after hearing Mr. S. Shehu Esquire, counsel of the applicant, and Mr. A. Mohammed Esquire for the fourth respondent, it is hereby ordered as follows. 1. An order of this court is hereby granted restraining the respondents, their servants, agents, privies, by whatever name or called from further harassing, inviting, arresting, or detaining the applicant in connection with the subject matter of this application, pending the hearing and determination of suit number K799/2023, given under the hand and seal of the presiding judge. Thank you very much. So continue.
Yes, so the second order is attached, sir.
Okay.
There is a second order that restrained Bashir from giving any sum of money to Juzar because Alhaji Munir has a counter claim against Juzar. There is a counter order, so there is another order attached.
Okay.
So I went to court after Alhaji Bashir was extorted that 100 and something million at SARS in May this year. I went to court, and in this FCT, the High Court of FCT gave an order to maintain status quo pending the determination of this case.
Another order.
That is, and this is number 2.
Barrister Pamela, take this too.
Now, when this case is pending, sir, between Shima Juzar filed a complaint.
The whole world they hear you.
Sir, Juzar too filed a case after the investigation made by AIG Zone 1 when he was really implicated. He went to court and filed a fundamental right not to be arrested, not to be do this. He also has a court order, but that one he will speak to it. That is his own case. Now, when there is a pending investigation before the DIG. There are 2 court orders, one emanating from Kano and the other one from FCT. Don't arrest. Let us sort out this aspect that they are challenging. This guy has used their company and get and obtain the loan. This guy, the same guy, met his. He said Usman Gubenk is a Turkish guy who is here, is his business partner. Now, Usman Gubenk, who had never had any transaction with Munir, had never had any transaction with Alhaji Bashir, had never had any transaction with some other parties he joined, who are biological parents of these people, went to magistrate here in Zone 6 and filed a direct criminal complaint in Zone 6, in joining 7 people. Out of these 7 people, he only dealt with 2, Hikimatilai and Rabiu, which I'm going to discuss his own part later when I'm done with this. Now, he filed a direct criminal complaint. When direct criminal complaint was filed, same was forwarded to AIG to IG to investigate. On the 14th August 2025, a letter was written to IGP. Now, on the 19th August, the practice in direct criminal complaint, you don't arrest. Police only invite. Unless you disobey, then they will go and arrest. But these people went to Kano. The police went to Kano on the 19th August 2025 and arrested 5 in respect of this Turkish man complaint who had dealing with only 2 people. One of them, okay, I'm coming to that. Now, when they were arrested, they were brought to IG on the 20th August 2025. They were faced with a case they had with Juzar, not Usman Gubenk. So in Hausa we call it Ungulu de Kanzabo. So the complaint he filed actually belongs to Juzar in abuse and disobedience of subsistent court order and the investigation that was carried on in the DIG for CID. All the while in the IGP or the IGP monitoring unit, the investigation being carried out by CP Akim Pakorede, the discussion and the settlement centered around the Juzar's claim, abandoning the issue of LC associated with crime to have been committed purportedly by him, because there is an investigation to that effect. They were of the view that since our client were not disputing the figures, let them pay, and then the police will protect them next time, anytime the issue of LC comes in. Now, after 20th August 2025, we asked for bail. They said there is no bail yet. That CSP Ahmed Mohammed insulted us that he was told Kano people are fraudsters. In fact, in 5 years, Kano will cease to exist. We are idiots. That was what this is what he put. This is what he communicated directly with me.
You face to face.
Face to face, alongside
a police officer.
Alongside the relatives of the suspects. Now the defendant
one in detention.
While in detention. So we were patient and diplomatic. Let us get bail and allow your hala go. Now
he told you to your face.
He told me to my face. He will not deny it.
The Kano people are fraudsters.
Kano people are fraudsters, and the Kano will cease to exist in 5 years because we cheat people. That's why people prefer to go to Lagos and do business. That was what he told me and others in my press. So after 3 days, when bail application to grant these people bail prove abortive, we went to court. We went to the same court, magistrate. We filed bail application on the 22nd, and the matter came up on 27. On 29, the application was granted, and then the ruling is here. Mr. President, my ordinary president, the ruling is here. I read it out. There is no need for me to read the content.
Okay, read it.
Okay, sir.
Read it.
The content of the ruling of the magistrate read thus. This court received a direct criminal complaint which the court directed the Nigerian police at Garki Division to investigate and report back to the court within 2 weeks. The letter is dated 13th August 2025, which was received and acknowledged by the police on 14th August 2025. The police went further to arrest and detain the defendant for 10 days. That was as at 29 August when the ruling was delivered.
Which is days are they in detention now?
30.
30 days.
Today is 30 days. They are still 30 days. Which is contrary to the court directive and in total violation of their fundamental right as enshrined in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I have heard and considered the argument of counsel on both sides. The law is tried that bail is at the discretion of the court to be exercised judiciously and judicially. The law is also settled that an accused person shall be presumed innocent until proven guilty. The offences as contained in the direct criminal complaint are mere allegation as far as this court is concerned, as this court is yet to receive any report from the police. Consequently, this court hereby dismisses the preliminary objection for lacking in merit. This court hereby admits the 5 defendants to bail in the sum of 100 million naira each and 2 sureties each. Sureties shall provide means of identification and current utility bill. On that same day, we fulfill the condition, and on the first, because it was a Friday, then the following week on Monday, 1st of September this year, 2025, the Honorable Judge signed a production warrant against in respect of all the 5, and then serve on the police. Release them.
Let's give it to Barrister Pamela. When I never begin to reflect these things.
Release them. Now, when this effort was ongoing, Barrister Samani in Kano filed an application for fundamental rights, having understood that there is even violation of fundamental rights, as rightly captured by the magistrate. We filed an application for the enforcement of the fundamental right in Kano. Their own fundamental right. They have been unjustly detained over a matter that is purely civil, and despite the subsistent cases in court. We went to the court after reviewing the case. granted an order granted an order. The court granted an order. Release these people unconditionally. Release these people unconditionally. This order was served. There is evidence of service. The order was served. The order was served. This is it. This order.
My dear, collect this thing now and give it to Barrister Pamela.
This order was served on the police, yet they have not released because they dictate what the police will do. These people, they dictate. Then, when all efforts, there was also from 48, when there is a process, when somebody disobeys court order, the High Court of Kano, upon disobedience of the court order, they issue from 48. From 48 is consequences of notice of consequences of disobedience to order of court. That was issued to IGP. Be careful, you are disobeying my court order. I'm ready to commit you to contempt. The court issued this from 48 against CP Akin Fakorede, the CSP Ahmed, and the IGP. But the CP Akin Fakorede told us that since they are not disputing the money, in my presence, Ahmed, go and help these people recover their money. But sir, look at this case we are talking about. We are not disputing this particular sum of outstanding. We are not disputing. This is what our case is. And that one is a civil case.
Who says so?
CP Akin Fakorede. In his office. So when we left, there is a court orders everywhere. They refused to obey. I now went to their legal department. Whether truly the process will serve the police through their department actually reached to them. And I was told, oh God, we have done our work. We've written to them to comply with court order. We have reviewed the cases.
This is the
legal department of
the legal department. Police telling you this.
First headquarter. I didn't want to mention them because
no, you
now after written 2 days, we gave them 2 days grace. They have not complied with the court order. We went to Police Service Commission. We wrote a letter of complaint. The chairman of Police Service Commission on that day minuted to IG, comply. Till date, there is no compliance. Now,
where is the letter from the Police Service Commission?
Sir?
You know, when I not get copy of the letter of the...
This is the letter, sir.
From Police Service Commission?
Yes, this is the letter we serve. The acknowledge, we copied even the DIG notifying him. This is the letter. So this is the letter.
Now.
I detached somewhere, but the letter, sorry, my dear. So, we wrote a letter. We even copied the DIG. Look, this is what is going on. I said, CP Akin Fakorede, there was already investigation concluded in respect of case between Juzar and these people by the DIG. And even if DIG concluded investigation, if IG directed us to investigate, there is nothing wrong for us to do it. CP Akin Fakorede responded to me this way.
You don't ever work for Anambra State, and waiting I hear no good. So continue.
So that was how the meeting ended in fiasco. I was not given any opportunity to say my own part.
As a lawyer,
yeah,
they don't allow you to.
I was never allowed to say. Whenever I wanted to talk more, the CSP Ahmed will interject and give us the document. Look, these people wrote a letter. They promised to pay these goods. We are not disputing the outstanding. So
you have 2 minutes to round up.
Now, this is the case between Juzar and Bashir and Munir. Now, Usman Gubank has been supplying goods to Hikmatullahi and Rabiu. He had an issue with them directly, and then in 2022, Hikmatullahi refused to make remittance. No goods, no remittance. He gave power of attorney to Alhaji Munir and Alhaji Bashir. This part of the detainees, so he gave them letter of instruction. Do you have the letter, the authority letter? Okay. We gave them instruction.
Waiting their lawyer talk. You no get the letter. Give him the microphone. You know, say you they come for this matter. Why you no carry all the
give them power to to so the election, sir.
Verbally or in writing?
Sir, sir, sir.
Okay, verbally.
Sir, yes,
So
sir.
he gave them oral instruction to represent him and file a direct criminal case against him in the police. Police investigated the case and charged Hikimatilai for CVT, criminal breach of trust. The case is still pending in Kano. Magistrate Court, Mariri. It is still pending in 2022. The case is still pending, but he is now a suspect in respect of the same case that is going on in Kano. Now, there is one Rabiu who is part of them. He dealt with Rabiu and he supplied goods to Rabiu, shoes.
Yeah.
So he supplied shoes to Rabiu. Then when this issue between Juzar and Bashir came up, and then he wanted his money, and I think he was liquidating. There was understanding between him and Rabiu. He would be liquidating, and in fact, he liquidated substantial part of what was outstanding from the information available to me was around 14 million.
Out of how much?
Out of, I cannot get the figure, but the outstanding was about 14 million. But Rabi was telling the police, these goods are still in my shop. It is when I sell that I remit. If you want to take the goods are in the market. Follow me and give you your goods. That is it. So one of them, Malan Jamilu, had no transaction with anybody. He has no transaction with anybody, but the 5 of them are still in detention. So, Madam President, in brief and in summary of what I've said, this case, the aspect between Juzar, Alhaji Bashir and Munir is subject of investigation by DIG. DIG has concluded that investigation.
DIG where?
Post CID Area 10. Juzar, no doubt, investigation was carried out pointedly that Juzar is the beneficiary of that LC transaction carried out. We have some documents here that from First Bank and CBN showing.
Okay, sir, allow her to do it unless you won't go ease yourself. She is younger.
Showing the transaction was single-handedly on trust. The company was given to him on trust. He should have single-handedly benefited from that debt loan transaction, and it is his own palaver, 100%. He should take it, but he continues using police to ensure that he got his money back. He get his money back, and then that aspect of LC, which is now over 2 billion in Naira, is a civil case. It should be left in court. So police has no power to intervene in civil transaction or debt recovery. There is nothing crime. These people are not disputing the figures, and these people, they are rich, they have the money, but that if they give out the money, who will come and rescue them when the First Bank, now when the loan pile up to billions of Naira?
Thank you.
That is our case, sir. I thank you so much for.
Thank you. Let's appreciate them.